Hello, guys. Good day. It's a girl Chris here. So today we're going to be talking about how to create calendar in Gohighlevel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how you can create calendar for appointment setting, how you can set up automations for the calendar, and how you can share the calendar link to your leads in order for them to be able to book an appointment with you. So let's go. All right, so the first thing is you finding your way into your Go High Level CRM. Then once you are in, then come down to you can actually go to your calendar page. I mean, the back end where you're going to build it in two ways. So it's either you click this part, which is the calendar over here, calendars. So click on that and click on this calendar settings, or scroll down, and sorry, minutes. All right, so scroll down um to this part. You see settings, so click on that settings, click on the settings, and then right there you're going to see, you can see we're already in the settings part. Then you're going to see calendars right here, so click on the calendars right here. So you're going to be taken to the same page, just as if you click on the initial calendar. So you can see this, right? So let me go back. So yes, you're going to be taken to the same place as this if you click calendar settings right there. So can you see this? So now there's a new thing in Gohighlevel right now. So Gohighlevel just started, these active and inactive status mode for calendars. Initially this wasn't there, but right now, Gohighlevel is actually what improving. They're adding new things to their CRM platform. So that's the reason why, if you're not a Gohighlevel user yet, you have to get one, get started, so that it can take your brand to the next level. All right, so you can see, for example, if you have some calendars that you've not used at all, that you're not sharing, that people are not booking on, so over a period of time, yeah, it's going to show what inactive calendars. That doesn't mean that you cannot still what make use of them. No, it's just showing that they are not active at the moment. So these are the active ones that people are booking from, then workflow, all those. So now, before moving to how you can create the calendar, let me quickly, or okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let me take you out to create the calendar. Then I'm going to explain all other features around the calendar settings page. So now, in creating a calendar, you have to what click on this tab. You can see a create group and what create calendar. So this create group is actually meant for you creating a group calendar, and group calendars mostly are used for team. You can see use calendar groups to effectively, you can use it to just organize uh your calendars. Yeah, you can use it to organize your group calendars all together in one place. So now, let's create the calendar now. So yeah, creating a calendar, we have four different ways by which you can create the calendar. But apart from these four types, you also have two extra types, of creating calendar. That makes it to six types of calendar setup. So now you can select a calendar type to set up your calendar and customize how appointments are scheduled. So now we have personal booking, we have class booking, we have round robin, we have collective booking, we have event calendar, we have service booking. So as you can see, all these calendars are majorly for a particular purpose. So you as the owner of the CRM or as the owner of the calendar, you should know for which purpose are you creating the calendar for. Is it for your personal booking, I mean for people to schedule a one-on-one meeting with you or with any of your team member, or it's going to be a team calendar, that is where you want if you want a calendar whereby you have a lot of people added to that particular calendar, you want the lead to be able to select a team member to have the meeting with, or you want the bookings, the leads to be distributed amidst the team members. Then you have to make use of round robin. You want the bookings to be distributed in a rotating way, rotating order amidst your team members. You have to make use of what? Round robin. So you can see this round robin calendar is majorly to what? Distribute appointments among team members in a rotating order, e.g. sales calls, onboarding sessions, all these kind of sessions are sessions whereby you can have a lot of leads book at the same time. And booking at the same time, it is not possible for just a team member to have the call with all of them. So that's why round robin is there. You have a lot of team members, and you want your team member to be able to handle all the leads that book for that particular time. Then that means the leads can be what? Shared amidst the team members. So if lead A is already appointed or assigned to team member, sorry. All right, so what I was trying to say is, if lead A and lead B should book at the same time in round robin calendar, then lead A will be assigned to team member A. Then let's say lead B also booked at the same time, then lead B will move to the next team member that is available to attend the meeting. So that's what round robin calendars are created for. And also for class booking, in case you want to host a particular class, a particular training whereby you meet multiple participants, then this is the right calendar to make use of. For example, you want to create calendars for webinars, group training, online classes. Yes, this is the right calendar for you to create. And then this is collective booking. So multiple hosts meet with one participant. I believe this is well explanatory enough for you to get. So then we have events calendar, we have service booking. So you just have to select the one that applies to the purpose of your meeting. So now let me just create this basic one, the personal calendar. So right here you see a field to put the name of the calendar. So let's name it. And note, anything you put in here as the calendar name will appear, you know, for your lead to see. It will appear for your lead to see. So now let's do this. Appointment with Tiana. So now you can see you can actually add description here if you want to add some description to your calendar for them to follow. Hello, welcome to my page. Kindly go ahead. Sorry, I'm just trying to put something here so you can see how it's going to come out. So kindly go ahead and book your convenient time with me. All right, so right here you can select a team member. You must have a team member. You can see it is actually a required field. You need to choose at least one team member. And for you to choose a team member, because most of you may actually be worried about, oh, it's not showing any team member or something. So what you're meant to do is just go to these aspects, my staff. You have to leave the calendar and or create a new open my staff in a new tab and create your username, your name, first name, last name, and another email apart from the one you used in opening the sub account. So use another email apart from that, because if you use the same email, it's going to tell you that the email already exists and it won't create a new user for you. So make use of your second email, add it as a staff, and you'll be able to pick a team member here. So add a team member, and the thing is you can always customize your URL here. So let's just make use of let's say Tiana. Then right here you can set the duration of your meeting. You can put any any time, and also you can choose between what minutes or you having the meeting for hours. And right here you can also choose the booking availability. Do you want it on Sundays as well, on Fridays, on Saturdays? Just pick it. Then pick the timing, just pick your availability, and after that, let's see. Okay, let me make use of 30. All right, so I can just add more here. Sienna, um all right, so after putting your custom URL, selecting the meeting duration, this personal calendar is actually the easiest for you to create. Just um put in the necessary things you want to put, and then just click on confirm. But if you still want to do some extra settings, I mean some extra edits to your booking availability, then you can just click on advanced settings. That way it takes you to um a proper calendar setup, whereby you follow a step to step guide, so you can see. So now right here I've selected the team member, and right here you are meant to what choose the meeting location. Are you meeting with them on Zoom, Google Meet, phone number, yeah, through phone call, or physical meeting, whereby you're going to put in the address, or you want to ask the booker or something. So just choose anyone that applies, and click on next. So you saving that, it takes you to the next step that you have to set up. So right there you can actually what make some adjustments to your availabilities. let's say on Monday you only be available from 10 a.m. to let's say from 10 a.m., yeah, to maybe 2 p.m., yeah. And also that same Monday you still be available from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. You can see you can always choose your availability. You can even still choose more than that. You can still choose, between, maybe you're available between 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. to let's say 12 p.m. But the thing is, this part you need to you need to choose this timing from the one above, not the one in between. So let me just delete that. So that's just how you can choose your availability. You can choose that, oh, you're not available on Tuesdays, you toggle that off. And yeah. So in case you want it to look busy, you want your calendar to appear busy to the lead booking, then you can always increase, hide your availability by any percentage that you want. You can just put the percentage here. It's going to show to your lead that, oh, you are booked for this so particular time. So yeah, let me toggle that off. I don't need that. And yes, if the calendar you are setting up, if the appointment timings are for recurring meetings, that is meeting that appears, same time, same day, every week, every month, yeah, you just have to toggle this on. So now, if you toggle on the recurring meeting, it pops up different fields for you to fill in. So now, for the recurring meeting, you see that, do you want this recurring meeting to be daily, or for it to be weekly or monthly? So you choose that. And there is also what's custom. So now, how many times do you want it to, to be repeated? Is it just once, twice, three, tries, 4 times? So just choose that. And also, if slots are unavailable, what do you want? What's the next thing you want the calendar to do? Should it skip booking unavailable slots, or should it continue booking, or should it book next available slots for them? So you have to choose the one you want. Then right here you can now choose, the meeting interval. These are the things you're going to see also when you don't choose the recurring meeting. So now you can choose the meeting interval. Meeting interval means, the duration between each of your meetings with the lead. So if you don't want your leads to book the same, I mean, to book okay, let me put it this way. If you don't want your meetings to follow, to be consecutive. That is, you have a lead that booked for 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., and another lead is booking for 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Another lead is booking for 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then that means, the team member attending, holding the meeting must be tired. So in case you want to put an interval between those meetings, maybe 15 minutes break for you to, cool off before hopping on the next call, then this is where you have to put in the meeting interval. Then for the meeting duration, yeah, what's the duration of your meeting with the lead? You can put it there. If it is 1 hour, if it is 15 minutes, if it is yeah, if it is 2 hours, you just have to put it there. And also the minimum scheduling notice, is majorly used for, oh, okay, before this person can book the next availability, how many what's the minimum scheduling notice, you know, what's the minimum scheduling notice you want to have attached to your calendar. That is, if I'm sending my calendar link to someone now, the person won't be able to book, probably immediately, until, after 24 hours. The person can book anytime from 24 hours above. I don't know if you get that. If you don't get that, send me a message or send the message in the comment section. I'll respond to that. All right. So then we have what date range. We also have maximum bookings per pay. That is, you only want one meeting in a day. I mean, you only want to hold just a meeting in a day. Then you just have to what set it that, oh, you want just one booking per day. Then if you want just 5 meetings in a day, then you what add it here. So that means once 5 people already booked that day, then the the appointment, the date won't be available anymore for anyone to book on. Then you have the maximum bookings per slots, that is per user. And then we have pre-boover time, we have post-boover time. So all these are actually, you can see, okay, let me highlight this for you to see. So pre-boover is actually an additional time that can be added before an appointment, allowing for extra time to get ready, for you to get prepared for the meeting. Yes, in case you want extra time ahead, you can always set it, from the start with your calendar. Same thing with post buffer time. So this is actually what that can be added after an appointment, allowing for extra time to wrap up. For example, you set the meeting duration to be 15 minutes, and then you added 5 minutes for post buffer time. Then that means your whole meeting duration is going to be around 20 minutes. So after setting all you have to set right here, then just click on save. So once that is saved, it takes you to the next step, which is what forms and payment. Forms and payment. So right here, you select the form. Normally, this comes with a default form. So on the default form attached to the calendar, it collects the first name, last name, email, phone number, and notes. That is that notes for them to drop a message, to write you a message ahead of the meeting. And also you can also create a customized, a custom form, and add it to your calendar. That is, you might actually have probably a survey to add instead of just the basic first name, last name, email, phone number. So you can create that and choose it, and attach it to your calendar. And also right there, you can actually toggle this on if you wanted to pre-populate the fields. That is, allowing the sticky contact aspect. And yes, for the consent checkbox, it says I confirm that I want to receive this, blah 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 blah. You can always what edit it and probably add more content, or just refine it, or leave it as it is. And also, if you want your lead to be able to add guests, you can toggle this on, and let them, it's either you want them to fill in the name and email of the guest, or just for them to write the number of guests they are coming with, probably coming with one guest, two guests, three guests. They can just what put it there. Then you can also toggle this on if you want the guests to also book. So now you can see make adding at least one guest mandatory. Guest fields will be pre-opened and must be filled before booking. But I don't know this. And also for the confirmation page, that is, this page will actually appear after the lead has booked. So right here, you can also fix this, you can change it. If you're running ads, if you want to track it, you can what put in the pixel right here. As you can see, it is not required, it is optional. And also if your calendar is a if your appointment if that appointment is a paid one, if you want it to be a paid one, then you can what toggle on this um accept payments. The reason why it's not allowing me to toggle it on is because I have not integrated any payments any I've not done any payment integration with this particular sub account. So that is why it's showing what no payment provider connected, and that is why it is not allowing me to toggle anything on. So to do this, to be able to toggle this on, you have to go to what go to your payment and go to the integration aspect and integrate your Stripe or your PayPal to the CRM. Or you can just click this for easier way. Just click on this and it takes you to where to set up your payment provider. All right, so I'll just click on next, like save it, and then check for other information if I have to edit anything else. So you can see notifications and additional option, appointments booked, blah blah blah. So in case you want them to be notified, you can always edit this, you can always edit it. So you can always edit some of the things right here. And also if you want this to be toggled on, you can just read it. And if you want to allow Google or Outlook calendar to send invitation and update emails to attendees, toggle it on. If you want to assign contacts to their respective calendar team members each time appointment is booked, you have to toggle that on as well. And also for rescheduling of meeting, you can always what put in the time that you want the rescheduling link to be expired. Same thing for the cancellation of the meeting. And for this, you can also what edit anything you want to edit. Then I'm just going to click on save. And that brings us to the last step of the calendar settings. So right here, in case you want your logo attached to to your calendar, so you just have to what okay, let's make use of anyone. So just select your logo, put it right there. And yeah. So do you want the widget style to be in neo or classic? You can just choose any of them. And for the primary color of the buttons on the survey on the calendar rather, you can was choose your color. Okay, let's choose red. So for the background, I want white, but you can always change it to another color. And then yeah, do you want it to be schedule meeting, or you want to still change the text? You can always change the text right there. So I think that is all. Then you just have to save it. Yeah, so that is all about setting up your calendar. And in case you have to set up some preference, maybe you want your week to start on Saturday or Sunday or Monday, you can come to the preference right here and what select that. And also for your services, you can toggle on and off some of them. You can set your language and time formats. And also maybe you want, yeah, same thing for this view option, that is for your lead, how they view it. So you can after selecting anything you want to select, make sure you what click on save preferences. Then you have some connection here in case you want to integrate external calendars, external calendar to, yeah, to your calendar. So that will be all. Okay, that will be all as regards the calendar setting. So the next thing to do is what, set up automation for your calendar. So all you have to do is go to your workflow and pick appointments. Okay, let's hold on. All right, so go to your automation and click on create workflow. Once you create that, then it opens up this for you to set up your automation for the calendar. So now the thing is, you can actually what, you can pick two triggers for your calendar automation. So the first one is you can select when customer booked appointments. When customer booked appointments means you are sending them the link, the calendar link for them to book. So once they book with that link, that is they are booking themselves. So that is when this trigger will what work on them. So that is trigger one. Then the trigger two that I can pick is appointment status. Appointment status. So now the reason for this appointment status is for those. All right, so I said appointment status is majorly used, it works on those whose appointments have been confirmed, or, yeah, okay, you can see I'm picking appointment status is what, it's either it is new, confirmed, cancelled, showed. It depends on what you are setting the workflow for. But for this part, I'm going to choose what's confirmed. And also you still add more filter and choose in calendar. So which calendar exactly? Then I think this is what we just created, appointment with Tiana, and then you save. So this appointment status is majorly used by team members, I mean the users in the CRM who calls lead to book an appointment on their behalf. For example, a realtor agent calling leads to ask for their availability, and once the lead gives them their, oh, I'm available at this particular time, yeah, the realtor agent, I mean the real estate agent, actually what, go ahead and book an appointment on behalf of the lead in the CRM. So once that is done by the user, then yeah, he or she, I mean the lead, will be added to this particular flow as well. Once that trigger has been set, that other trigger, once that is set, then such lead will be added to this kind of automation. So now this automation is actually majorly for, okay, I'm going to interpret this first one is for and it is for the owner of the calendar to get notified when the lead books an appointment. So then the second one is for, which is the confirmation email. It is meant for the lead to get once they book an appointment. Immediately they book an appointment, they get this. And then there is a wait period of time, 24 hours before the appointment time. So now to set this particular one up, you have to click on, okay, let me show you that. Just click on this, click on wait. So once you click on wait, then click on this particular what is the lead waiting for. So you click on this and change it to event and appointment time. So once you change it to that, then you see the ability to switch. Oh, okay, are they waiting before the appointment time, or after the appointment time, or the exact appointment time? So you can choose one that applies to whatever wait period you are setting them for. But for this, it is for 24 hours before the appointment time they get a reminder, and then 12 hours before the appointment time they get another reminder, 1 hour before the appointment time they get another reminder, and 5 minutes to the appointment time they get another reminder, and 5 minutes to the appointment time the owner of the calendar also gets a reminder of the meeting, so that both parties don't miss out on the appointment. So I believe you're clear with how to create a calendar and how to set up, automation for your calendar. So let me explain this briefly. So now, once the lead book an appointment with you, yes, in your automation, you can actually set up a pipeline stage whereby you can easily, view the stage at which your lead is at the moment. So now, once they book an appointment, you can just come to calendar right here, this calendar aspect, and then yes, this view is actually meant for it is meant to show you, oh, which lead booked on this particular day. I mean, it shows you, oh, are you booked at any particular day. This is showing from April 6 to 12, 2025. So this means I'm not booked for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday yet. So, and you can see this lane. This is showing from 12 a.m. down to 11 p.m. So that means there's no one booked at this moment. So now I can always backdate. I can always check for past dates. If you've had an appointment with some lead in the past, you can always see, oh, I had an appointment with this social person on this day by this particular time. you know Here you see all those information. And also, like I said, realtors, users, CRM users can book an appointment on behalf of their lead, and this is where they do that. You can see the button, the tab new. So once they click on that, sorry, okay, once they click on that, they can actually see the calendar to add that particular lead to. So you must have created a calendar as well. Create the calendar, and then right there, okay, I've chosen the calendar to add the lead to. Then I'm going to create the appointment title. I'm going to fill this up. I can create appointments with, okay, I can create let's say the lead's name is Chris appointments with Tiana. So if I want to add description, I can also add that, but let's remove that. And then, yeah, so now the team member, I'm still choosing what's the team member that we attend to that particular lead. So right here, you're going to select the date and time that you and the lead agreed on. So I'm just going to leave this as it is. But as you can see, you can always change to the time zone as agreed with the lead. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as that, and I'm going to leave this as well. But you can always change the timing. Yeah, you can always change the date and also the timing. You can always change that here. So now, the meeting location, is if are you leaving it as calendar default, or you are selecting a custom meeting location? So I'm going to leave it as calendar default. And then yes, do not forget the status right here. since you had a call with the lead, that means it's the date has been confirmed, so you need to what, leave it as confirmed, except if the lead hasn't confirmed the date with you, then you can change it to unconfirmed and book the appointment. Once you book the appointment, the lead gets the notification, and what, the lead will be able to accept, to confirm the date with you or to reschedule with you. So I'm just going to change this back to confirmed, and then do not forget, you need to select the contact of the lead you are booking for on behalf of. So let's say I'm booking on behalf of you must have the contact in your CRM before booking on that person's behalf. So I'm going to book on behalf of let's use this. Yeah. So it's already showing you that I'm booking this particular lead for April 7th. So you can see appointments booked. So right now, if I should go to, sorry, okay, so yeah, April 7th. All right, so can you see what I'm saying? I actually selected the team member that I want to view uh our calendar, I mean our appointments page. So I selected the team member, and also what, I checked through, oh, is this person booked for any particular date? So the appointment we just sent out now, as you can see, this is what, Chris appointment with Tiana, and it's showing April 7th for 10 a.m. So this is the essence of this page. That's the essence of this page actually. And what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? All right. So I said I'm going to show you how you can share your calendar to your lead if you are sending them the preview link. All right. So if you are sending them the preview link, all right. Let me just search right here. Appointment with Tiana. All right. You can see that this icon is used, what, it is mainly for you to edit your calendar. Even after you've created the calendar, you can always what, go back and edit the calendar. And this right here is majorly for you to share the calendar. So if you click on this, you are going to get the link through this share icon. All right, and this is for troubleshooting the calendar, and this you get more options of duplicating the calendar so that you can edit it for another calendar, or you move it to group, or you deactivate the calendar, or you delete the calendar. So right now I'm going to click on the share icon, and right here you can see what, um the scheduling link, one time link, or embed code. If you are embedding this calendar on a landing page, a website, you just want it to pop up without having a button to redirect them to the booking, to the calendar page, then you just have to copy the embed code and paste it in the um HTML elements on the website. So now this is majorly for a one time booking. So you can also what, generate a new link for it once you want to deactivate the initial one. And also this is for the what, scheduling link. So just copy this particular one, the scheduling link, and you're good to go. Just paste it in your in the new tab, and you get to see your calendar. So that's that about, sorry. So as you can see, this is our calendar, and this is what I was talking about. You can write your description, as much as you want. Yeah, as much as you want. And yeah, you can select the timing that you want. So that's that about calendar creation in Gohighlevel, and how you can set up, the basic automation for your appointments in Gohighlevel. So if you have any question, do well to ask in the comment section or send me an email, and I'll respond to that. Thank you. Bye.